The top 10 skills that you require for your lifetime, the skills that will never perish, the skills that will never go away. And today I'm going to share the top 10 skills. The world is disrupting. The things are changing, business models are changing. The way people have been behaving is also changing. And hence it is said that the skills are also disrupting. You need to learn a new skill every 2 years. Believe me, that is not possible. But today I am going to share the top 10 skills. If you master only these 10 skills, you can continue growing for your life. The first skill, public speaking. Irrespective of whether you are a businessman, whether you are doing a job, or you are a student, you need to master the skill of public speaking. You should know how to engage people, how to persuade people, how to influence people. At the end, you are surrounded with people. Public speaking can be an asset if you are good at it. But believe me, if you are not good at it, it becomes a liability. Start working on your public speaking skill and try to master public speaking. The second skill that you need is time management. Time is the only resource that you have in scarce. Opportunities are abundant. Other resources are in abundance. What you do not have is time. The generation that we are living in is one of the busiest generation. If you ask anybody, he or she is always busy, always overoccupied. And we consider busyness as effectiveness. Busyness is chaos. Being busy is not effective. The 80% of the things that you do are not important. Only 20% of the things are important for you. Sit and think and reflect on how you are investing your time. Challenge your daily schedule. Time management has become an over-abused word, but it is extremely important how you are managing your time. Start your day with journaling. What are you going to do and why are you going to do these things that you are going to do? Are they important or are they not important? How many times do you get distracted because of gadgets? Because of the notifications that pop up, and then you have no measure of the time that you waste. Learn time management. Remember, all the successful people also have got 24 hours in a day, but they do much more than many others in the same time. The third skill, start networking. Create a good network of people around you, a valuable network. Why do I say this? As I mentioned, skills are disrupting. The world is disrupting. And it is said that the shelf life of a skill is less than 3 years. That means if you learn a skill today, it will not be required after 3 years, or maybe after 3 years to continue growing, you will have to learn a new skill. Let me tell you one thing. If you start learning a skill today, it will take at least 1 year to master it. Not even one year, more. And by the time you master the skill will become obsolete. You will require a new skill. So rather than mastering each and every skill, master a few skills, and for the others, start networking with the people who are masters of the other skill. You add value to them with your skills and you borrow their skills for your benefit. Create a strong network of people. Start networking now. This is something which you will require for your life. The fourth skill that you need is increase your visibility. Talent is not as important as visibility. You might have come across situations in your own organization or in your business. People who are not performing as good as you are growing faster than you. You know why? Because they are more visible. They make conscious efforts to stay visible in the organization as well as beyond the organization by sharing all the good things that they are doing. And because they are visible, they are occupying space in the minds of the stakeholders, of the people who are going to help them grow. And hence, they grow faster, even though they are less talented than you are. Start increasing your visibility. The fifth skill that you should start mastering is be honest with yourself. When I say be honest, remember, you don't know what you don't know. Don't behave as if you know everything. When you behave in that way, you are closing all the doors of learning. You have to keep learning continuously. The concept which many people carry is, if I am a senior in the organization, then I know more than my juniors. People younger to me know less than what I know. That is no more a truth. The youngsters, the new generation, they usually know more than what people in their 40s or 50s know. Be open to learn. Be coachable. If you are not coachable, it means that you are not learning and hence you are not growing. Be honest to yourself so that you can grow faster by capturing value from others, by learning from others. The sixth skill that you need to master is listening. Public speaking is important and listening is equally important. Nelson Mandela, when he was asked, how did you learn the leadership skills, or what is the most important to become a leader? He said he used to accompany his father in all the meetings of their tribe. He comes from a tribal background and his father was a chief in their tribe. He learned two things in those meetings. The first one, everybody used to sit in a circle so that they can see each other clearly and can listen to each other. And the second one, his father always spoke last. He kept listening in the entire meeting, and this he does always. What are the benefits? You get to know the opinions of all the other people, and your team also feels that they are heard. There is no bias. And when he listens to the opinions from all the others, then he can reconstruct his opinion and present it to the team. Start listening. More important than listening, make a habit of speaking at the last. Even in today's world, there are many leaders, whenever they start a meeting in a boardroom, they begin the meeting with, guys, this is the problem, and in my opinion, this could be the solution. Now, let's begin the meeting. I would like to listen to all of you. This doesn't help. The leader has already shared his opinion, and now there are a lot of chances of the other opinions being biased. The possibility of getting a new idea is less. Learn to speak at the last. Listen to others' opinion and when they are speaking, do not nod in a yes or a no. Just listen neutrally. You will get your opportunity to speak at the end. The seventh skill that you need to learn is live in present. Why is this important? Most of us live in past and live in future. We carry all the baggage of the past, all the failures, all the bad things of the past are always occupying our mind. And we think a lot about the future that creates anxiety. What we miss is becoming productive in the present. Remember, what is going to define your future is how you behave in the present. What actions you are taking now will define your future. Your past cannot be changed. You have to just carry the learnings from the past and take the necessary corrective actions. Whatever has happened in the past cannot be changed, cannot be prevented now. There is a very famous concept of light at the end of the tunnel, and most of us are always trying to reach the light at the end of the tunnel. And in this anxiety of waiting for the light at the end of the tunnel, you miss all the learnings that happen in the tunnel, all the enjoyment that is actually happening in the tunnel. For just one moment to see the light, you fail to experience the entire journey. Remember, all the learnings happen in the tunnel. Start living in present, be productive, improve your future by taking actions in the present. The eighth skill that you need to master is confidence. No matter what are your natural abilities, what background are you coming from, how much is your talent, and how much knowledge do you possess. No matter to whom you are talking, is he or she the CEO of your organization? That doesn't matter. What matters is, are you confident? Are you confident when you speak? Remember, one of the biggest skills that all the legends, the successful people have is a lot of confidence. Start working to build your muscle of confidence. Practice. It is similar to building your physique, improving your health, for which you have to exercise daily. Similarly, you have to practice daily to improve your confidence. Start working to improve your confidence. The ninth skill, which has become all the more important in this disrupting world, is learn to collaborate. And why I say this is a skill? Because we all are programmed to compete. We all are programmed to compete with others. We all are programmed to compare. My friend got a promotion, I did not. I got less increment than what my friends got. Stop this comparison. Stop competition. Remember, one of the top skills that is required and which the interviewers, the recruiters are also looking at is how well do you work in a team? How well do you collaborate? And this also can be compared with the skill of networking. Why do we need to network? We need all the skills to come together. Why do we need to collaborate? We want different ideas, different people to work together for the same intention, for the same purpose. If you are together, you can run far. We are not here to run fast. If you run alone, you will run very short. It will not be a sustainable journey. And the last skill that I want all of you to develop is be consistent. Be consistent in improving your public speaking. Be consistent in improving your confidence. Be consistent in managing your time. Be consistent in developing your listening abilities. Consistency creates magic. Take small steps every day. Do not try to jump. Life is not a 100-meter sprint. Life is a relay race. There will be times when you have to pass on the baton to somebody else to take it forward so that he or she can give it back to you. So start taking small, consistent steps for a larger growth, for a continuous growth, for a sustainable growth. If you look at the dominoes, a series of blocks placed in a line, starting with the smallest, and the smallest block is extremely small, almost 50 times smaller than the last biggest block. When this block falls, when you give a little push to the smallest block, it pushes the one which is bigger than it, and gradually this force is increasing. It increases too much that it is capable of pushing the last block, which is 50 times bigger than the first one. The power of consistent actions. Start small but consistently. Keep increasing the effort consistently. Do not jump. Do not try to make a big effort in the beginning so that you get exhausted. These are the top 10 skills that you need to master, and these will help you for your life. If you liked this video and if you want to watch more such videos, subscribe to Career Architect, click the button below, and keep getting notifications for all the new videos that keep coming on this channel. Thank you so much.